Hi everyone, welcome back. So we are going to be listening to a Chaka Khan song called Twisted. And this was requested by Gerald. So thank you so much again, Gerald, for your request. You've been sending some amazing songs through, so thank you so much. And let's get into it. If anybody does have a request, the only way that I do take requests is via the link in the description. So just go down before you get to the comments and click on my description. There'll be a link under request a song, and that's the link. So yeah, let's get into it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Like, I can't lie. I haven't really listened to much of Chaka Khan. I've listened to, like, you know, the classics of hers. But this one was so like unique. Even just unique from like what this era was giving and what music this era was putting out. 80s, like it definitely very 80s vibes to it, with the synths and like the guitars and like all that kind of stuff, but like it still was so unique. Like it was so vocal heavy, which I loved. I'm gonna look at the lyrics in a second because I don't know, I think it's just my headphones there, I can't hear the lyrics fully. So I'm gonna have a look obviously in a sec. Actually, let's just get out now, I guess, and see. But I loved the vocals, man. I loved how she said twisted. It was so like it's like you just, like, it was one of those songs that you just constantly in like the stank face, you know what I mean? It's one of them ones. I loved the rock vibe. Would this be rock? Like, would this be a rock song? Like, what would this be? Because for me, it's like a ballad. Like, one thing I like about oh, okay, man, that's I got that. I was way off. R&B and synth funk. I always find it difficult to like identify genres, because especially from back in this era. It's back in the day for me. Well, I wasn't even alive, but you know, because it was so, I feel like everyone was really unique, and potentially it was like when genres were just kind of like solidifying potentially, and things were sort of like, that's why I feel like 80s is like, I guess from the 60s to the 90s or the 80s, late 80s, early 90s is like when things were really experimental and things were a bit more sort of undefined. You know what I mean? Like things weren't really defined as like this or that. Like it was just very experimental. And that's what I always love about this era, man. But I think that's why I was like, what is this? What is it? Is it rock? Is it R&B? Because it's like not the R&B that I know, but then it's obviously R&B of the 80s. But then it's different from like the other R&B that I've heard of, like Alexander O'Neill or like Luther Vandross. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but then she's got such a soulful voice, but then also it's like this whininess of like the neo soul that we hear from like Erykah Badu or like them kind of artists. So it's just like a whole mix, and it's hard to put it in a box, but it's just unique. So I loved it. I love how like as soon as it started, like 50 like seconds in, I was like already taking notes. I'm like, whoa, like just the harmonies, like the vocals of this, the harmonies, and every single time she said twisted in the song, like it was different. Like I think the first 3 or the first 2 were like similar, like twisted with like the nice harmonies on it. God. And then every single time she did twisted after that, it was like different, and I was like, oh my god, like she like fully played around with like the vocals and the harmonies and what you could add, and then it's kind of like it was taken up like twisted. I wish I could do harmonies myself, like with my own voice. There are some artists that can do that, oh my god, that can actually harmonize like themselves. It's crazy, without like stacking the separate vocals. But it's like it went twisted, and then the next one was, it's just like so many different elements. And I love that, like playing around with the different vocals, like even though you're singing the same thing and it's the same kind of structure, switching up that word every time, it just adds variation. It adds this more intense feeling, and I just flipping loved it. Like literally all the notes I made were vocals. I love the guitar obviously, and like, you know, that I think that's what makes it really rocky from my ears, is like the drum patterns and like the, but it's like they've said R&B funk, synth funk, so it's like it's very interesting to know like the, yeah, I mean, what do you guys think? What genre would you say? Because I'm saying rock, but I feel like you can't really call it rock, can you? But I don't know, let me know what you guys think in the comments, what genre, because sometimes I know this AI overview is not always like 100% correct. But yeah, let me know what you guys think and what genre you think it is in the comments below, because I feel like you guys probably would know more, being from that era and having grown up with that and having it around you to kind of know the difference. So yeah, feel free to comment down below. But oh my gosh, like the harmonies here, let's just go back and listen to these harmonies because I'm like obsessed. That one, and then oh god, hear this one. the vocal layering, because she's like whatever she's saying is in the background there, and it's like her vocal ability. She can hit the notes that the guitar can hit, like that kind of frequency of note, and I think like that's what it just adds, like such a vibe to it. I'm obsessed, guys. And then this bit, this bit here. Crazy. When she went into that, I was like, oh, the guitar's back in, but it wasn't even the guitar, it was her voice. Absolutely insane. Let's have a look at the lyrics. I'm like obsessed, bro. So here, certified unsound, I feel like you. There's someone I found, so far he's true. Actually, do you know what, let's go on this site, because sometimes this one, the main Google is not like accurate. Here, certified unsound, I feel like you. There's someone I found, so far he's true. Out of me, there's a voice which keeps calling. Ooh. I'm hiding alone, crazy I know. I am tied to your strings and twisted. Ooh. I'm just waiting to show the others who know. And I am tied to your strings and twisted. I just love it's just so unique songwriting. I'm obsessed, man. So medication's still the devil in me. So into make believe your smile I see. Out of me, there's a voice which keeps calling. Hold me in this tiny room, sedated, here I'll stay. Next to me, I beg of you, don't throw the key away. Out of me, there's a voice which keeps calling. I'm going crazy, boy, look out. Tied to your strings and twisted. There's the chorus is repeated, but really there's actually not that many lyrics. Producer was Arif Mardin. Can I have a look? Who wrote? It was written by, no, it wasn't Chaka. Colin Campside. And George McFarlane. I've heard of George McFarlane. I feel like he's written quite a few of the songs, potentially another Chaka Khan song as well. Let's plug my laptop in, guys, so we don't lose each other. I just love the lyric. Like, what is this about? Because I'm like, I kind of feel like it's about love, but it's so ambiguous and so like, what could it be about? Let's have a look. Explores themes of psychological vulnerability. Yeah, because when she said medication, it's like, yeah, this is level of mental health and mental instability, emotional dependency, with lines like certified, unsound, and tied to your strings and twisted. Arif Mardin, heavy synth funk groove rather than a traditional jazz arrangement. So the lyrical theme depicts a narrator grappling with medication, isolation, and an obsessive state of mind. Hold me in this tiny room, sedate me, here I'll stay. Wow. Let's have a little bit more of song context. Like, why did they write the song about this? I'm intrigued. Like, I feel like songs back in the day, they were so unique with their storylines. Like, and I feel like maybe that's potentially down to like, because obviously not always, because I know there's artists that write their own lyrics and stuff and they're still unique, but I feel like sometimes like when other people write your songs for you, it allows you to kind of be free in terms of how you then use to express, and you're not kind of fighting to sort of find words to write about if you're in a writer's block. And I feel like this song just like is a great example of that, because it's such a unique kind of like theme of a song to write about, you know. But I think but to be fair, it's not necessarily a unique concept. It's talking about mental health, and it's something that a lot of people struggle with, especially in the industry and stuff like that. But I just feel like the way that they've spoken about it and the way that they've chose to write about it is really unique. And that's what I think songwriting is really important, is when it's writing about something that we all can relate to. It's universal in a way, but it's written in a way that's very unique, in a way that we never maybe would have thought to put it ourselves, or have heard it being put in the past or in other songs, if that makes sense. So song context. lyrical theme, obsession and instability. The lyrics deal with the feeling of certified unsound, dealing with fragmented inner voice and being entirely tied to another person's strength. Khan pushed her voice into dramatic, powerful registers, turning the song into an emotional, high-wire performance that culminates in an exhausted, raw fade out. I feel like now that now that I kind of hear the lyrics more, I'm coming to understand and she's a great artist because she didn't even write this herself, but she's still taking us on the journey of the emotions of the song. And you know how I said each time she said twisted, it was different. It's almost making sense now in terms of the lyrics of each time, as the time goes on, she becomes more and more twisted, and the complexity of the vocals and stuff. Every time she said twisted is there's more levels, there's more layers, and it's she's becoming more and more twisted, and it's kind of this sort of this journey of that emotional instability that whoever the character of the song is going through, whoever can relate to it type thing. And I feel like that's really powerful, man. I love that about it. It's so well made. Amazing. I love the guitar as well. I feel like this song was just asking for a guitar solo, and I love that about this one as well. It's what a great song, man. So thank you so much to... Yeah. I loved it. Wow, song context, inspiration. I'm just gonna see if it doesn't come up with anything, then we'll say our goodbyes. But I'm just intrigued to see if this dark rock inflected... Okay, now this says dark rock inflected synth funk track. Personal resonance. Chaka Khan noted that the song deeply resonated with her personal life during that time frame because she felt she was going through it amidst the emotional and chaotic turbulence of her life and career. Okay, it doesn't necessarily say what the song was inspired by, because I know sometimes the writers write stuff that they are going through as well, not just the singers necessarily, but yeah, if anybody does know a little bit of context about that, I'd love to know in the comments down below. But thank you so much to Gerald for requesting this. I'm really grateful. To anybody else who has a request, the only way that I do take requests is via the link in the description. So feel free to send those over. But like I said, I love to see your comments and your thoughts in the comments and for you guys to connect as well. So yeah, thank you so much for requesting. Thanks to everybody watching. Until next time. Bye.